You know?
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family. Their house is a museum. When people come to see them, they really are a scream, the Addams Family.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour.
I can't get those tunes out of my head. Our jeers go to everyone's preoccupation with television's rating system.
Do you think the Nielsen ratings really work?
I guess it's the best system that we have. I mean, how else are you going to measure what audiences watch?
Water pressure.
Water pressure?
Well, yeah. See, in the 1950s, a Mr. George Van Dorp, true, that was his name, the water commissioner for Toledo, Ohio, noticed that water use increased dramatically during the commercial breaks. See, it turned out everybody was rushing to the bathroom at the same time. So he figured that the greater the water use, the more popular the show.
I guess Mr. Van Dorp was flushed with pride.
I knew I shouldn't have told you that story.
We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and some truly memorable sports moments.
Sports on television has elevated Sundays to sacred status regardless of religion and turned millions of couch potatoes into armchair quarterbacks. It has also brought us the most exquisite examples of physical agility, power, and finesse. In 1947, the first live telecast of this World Series game between the Dodgers and the Yankees revolutionized sports coverage.
2 men out, last of the ninth. The pitch swung on, there's a drive, and that's for the right field corner. Henrik is going back. He can't get it. It's off the wall for a base hit. Here comes the tying run, and here comes the winning run.
The first time we saw an instant replay was in 1963 on this broadcast of the Army-Navy football game when the quarterback not only faked out the other side, but the cameraman as well.
And of course, for the upstart 49ers, they're 6 yards away from Pontiac. 3rd and 3. Montana looking, throwing in the end zone.
Then came the slow-mo camera, which really let you study the plays. As technology continued to improve, cameras were ingeniously placed to make the viewing audience feel as if they were at the center of the action. Sports television proliferated across all the channels in the 70s and 80s, finally warranting a network of its own. In the not-too-distant future, viewers will not only be able to call the plays, but the camera shots as well.
I remember where I was when Bill Mazeroski hit the home run that won the 1960 World Series. The Yankees were my team. They trailed 4-0. They came back and went ahead 7-4. They were down 9-7. They got 2 in the top of the ninth to make it 9-9. I had refused to go to school that day. Remember, World Series games were played on weekday afternoons then, and I was in the 3rd grade, and I had refused to go to school, and my parents understood that it would be cruel and unusual punishment to make me go. And in the long run, whatever they were teaching that day at school could not have been as important to me in my life as knowing pitch by pitch everything that happened in that game, which I still do. And I can still see the ball leaving Mazeroski's bat and clearing the fence. I remember that very well.
There's a swing and a high fly ball going deep to left. This may do it. That's the ball going down right.
Here are some memorable moments in sports history.
Vinko Bogatas, the Yugoslavian, the youngster, his inexperience, he fell on his first jump. Look out! Look at him go! Oh, baby.
Aaron in his earlier days used to hit more to right center than the left. There's a long drive. Ball to deep. It is gone. He did it. Muscle of earth. He did it.
2 more points. Arthur Ashe doesn't need anybody to count him.
He is 1 point away. He has a couple of match points. Jimmy Connors, the odds-on favorite, to successfully defend his title may take the place of his former fiancée as an ex-champion of Wimbledon.
He tries to serve, has been doing it. Here's one, another good hit.
Duran, the first black man ever in a Wimbledon final, has made it all the way through.
4-3, trying to tie this game up. Off the draw. Here's Lowe with a minute to go in the game. Lowe cleared to the blue line, held in by Duchesne. Duchesne's passing deep to Taylor. To Gretzky, he scores! He's done it! Wayne Gretzky, the great one, has become the greatest of them all. The leading scorer in the history of the National Hockey League.
He looks, he gives to Jordan. Jordan to the circle, puts the shot in the air. Good! The game's over.
TV Guide receives hundreds of letters every week from viewers asking every conceivable question about television. One recent letter asked, were Jim Henson's Muppets based on real people? For an answer, we went to Jim's son, Brian, who now heads up Henson Productions.
You know, I see Kermit and I see my father. You know, I see Fozzie and I see Frank Oz, and they're all aspects of their performers. And so to me, it's what my father and his best friends, what they did.
I have a surprise for you.
Yeah? What's that?
Hold it. Thanks. Thank you.
What was that all about?
Nothing. Bye.
How can I run a show with people pulling dumb stunts like that all the time?
Congratulations, Chief.
On what?
Well, that photographer said you were going to be on the big cover story of that big gossip paper, Tongue Magazine. Yeah, they found out that you and Miss Piggy were secretly married last year in Vegas.
What? Piggy? Piggy?
Yes, mon chéri.
Piggy, have you been planting items about us in the gossip papers again?
What would make you think a thing like that?
The photographer who was just here, he was from Tongue Magazine.
Oh. What was it? Is it a little teeny tiny item?
It was a cover story about us being secretly married.
It's only a slight exaggeration.
That's a bald-faced lie, Piggy. I will not stand around while you do dumb things like that, Piggy. You have done that to me too many times, Piggy. I will not stand for it. I will not stand for it.
What are you going to do?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Piggy. I'm going to fire you. Piggy, you are fired. You are fired. Piggy, you are fired. Fired.
We'll be right back for the conclusion of TV Guide's 40th anniversary special.
Here are some friends of TV Guide who would like to wish them well.
Happy anniversary to TV Guide, the guide to TV.
Happy 40th birthday, TV Guide. And whatever they say about life going downhill at 40, I always believe 40, you're only going uphill.
40th anniversary, huh? Congratulations.
Happy anniversary.
It is a pleasure to say happy anniversary.
Long may you reign. We have you in our house.
Happy 40th anniversary, TV Guide. You wear it well.
I hope we have another 40 together.
Thank you for being part of my life.
Happy anniversary, TV Guide.
I was standing at the checkout stand, wearing this shirt, holding a flaming steak, just hoping someone would recognize me at the market.
Happy birthday, TV Guide.
Happy 40th anniversary, TV Guide. 10 years from now, I'll congratulate you again.
Well, happy anniversary, TV Guide, 40 years.
I'd like to congratulate TV Guide for their 40th anniversary. My gosh, I had no idea it was that long.
Happy 40th anniversary, TV Guide. So when do I get my next cover?
We, too, would like to wish you happy 40th anniversary, TV Guide, and we wish you many, many more.
Now, hopefully we've rekindled some of your favorite memories, but there were so many shows from which to choose that we were bound to miss a few.
And if we did, we promised to include them at TV Guide's 50th anniversary show.
Until then, we'd like to leave you with this piece from Seinfeld about none other than TV Guide.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I was always excited as a kid when that new TV Guide would come. Somehow when that front cover's nice and flat, it seems like there's good, fresh TV shows. Then as the week goes by, you start to hate the TV. All the shows stink. Everything's getting all crumpled and ripped, being sat on, thrown across the room. TV Guide is always thrown, never handed to another person. It's the world's most thrown reading material. It's TV Guide. There it is.
Travel arranged through Continental, now offering business first.